What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy, rap coach extraordinaire, leader to the legends, mentor to the motivated. And in this video, we're going to show you how to not get scammed on Spotify, how to avoid getting ripped off when you're promoting your music on Spotify, when you're getting hit up on Instagram by the Spotify playlist gurus and all of that. Now, the reason we're doing this is we don't cover too much Spotify promotion that often, but you probably know as an independent artist that people are making a lot of money out there. But there's also a lot of dangers of being ripped off and people saying, yo, I'll get you X amount of streams for X amount of dollars. Just funnel me, some Cash App money and we good to go, right? So what we did was find an expert on Spotify playlisting, what to look out for, what to avoid when somebody hits you up saying just for this small amount of cash, there's always cash involved. Just for this small amount of cash, I'll give you as much plays as you want, right? So we interviewed KohreyDaSavior, one of Instagram's most knowledgeable Spotify playlist experts, digital marketing guru. And what we're gonna do is drop over the course of the next couple weeks sections of this interview, and each section is gonna be about a specific part of digital marketing to help your career. And today's video is all about Spotify playlisting, when you're getting hit up, what to look out for. So we're gonna rock into the intro, rock into the clip of the interview, and I'll see you on the other side. You know, what's the first thing, if I approach Kohrey to be my coach or get his services, what's the first thing you're gonna kind of run me through?
Well, I mean, you already covered the first part, which is, of course, the quality thing. I feel like with a lot of new artists, they kind of come into it with like these rose-tinted glasses where they're like, I think this is ready for the big leagues, and sometimes like, not yet, man. Like, especially with a lot of new artists, like clean up the record, you know, get something that you're confident behind, and then start looking for that stuff. But once you are ready to actually dive into the Spotify space, don't go looking for like Rat Caviar. Don't go looking for like Most Necessary, like none of those playlists. The place I always tell artists to start is with playlists made by people on the platform. So they're called user-generated playlists, and that's the playlist that's made. Sometimes it's by marketers, sometimes it's by like influencers, sometimes it's like a 14-year-old kid that like learned how to grow a Spotify playlist, and then he just like has it. Because those people are going to be a lot easier to reach out to. Those people are looking for you to reach out to them because they don't have the same exclusivity as like the Spotify officially owned playlist. And then like, just on like a straight, like, just to be honest with people, a lot of those playlist curators, they charge for their placements, right? It may be $15 for a placement, $20 for a placement. But what you want to do is, well, one, expect that. Most of the curators I work with charge for placements. I have a few that don't. Most of them do. But what I look for more so is like, are they sending me their price sheet before they've heard the song? You know what I'm saying? Are you telling me, yo, it's 50 for a placement, but you don't even know what song I have to place? Because what that tells me is there's no real thought put into this playlist. You know, like, these people are just on the playlist because they could afford to pay for it, not even necessarily just because you like the music, which, me, I'm a marketer, man, so I'm the type of person where I feel like if you took your precious time to grow your platform, you deserve to make money off of it however you feel like you should make money off of it. It's your time, your resources, your energy went into it, do your thing. But I feel like as a playlist curator in that space, your people still kind of trust your opinion on the music. The artists that are submitting music to you kind of trust your opinion on it. So there should be like a sweet spot where the money matches up with the authority or position that's going into it. Like I said, like, I would feel some type of way if I paid you on the playlist and the curator didn't even listen to my song. So that's kind of one of the red flags I always just tell artists look out for, is like, all right, cool, he likes your music. He said he likes your music, or he or she said they're going to place you. Did they say anything to let you know that they listen to it? Does it feel like they actually checked the song out? Does it feel like they just like saw your emails, like, all right, cool, here's my price sheet, here's my PayPal, hit me, let me know when you send it through, I'll get you placed up. So that's where a lot of problem comes in with like these Spotify gurus that you're seeing, is like, playlisting is such an easy way to make money for some of these people. Because there's artists everywhere. There are artists who they know are so thirsty for placements that they're not willing to put in the time to figure out like what's going to work or what looks like a scam and what's not. And people take advantage of that. Like, I see a new ad for some random ass playlisting company like every other week, or people are DMing all the time like, yo, have you ever worked with these guys? I'm like, I've never heard of them. That doesn't take away from them, but you know, I always just tell people, like, when you talk to a curator, man, ask them, how are they getting their traffic to the playlist? Like, what are you doing? Are you running Facebook ads? Are you getting shout outs? Are you doing like some weird stuff on the platform? Like, there are people who like, they really know how to like grow playlists. Like, are you doing this stuff? which normally they don't answer that question for you if they're not willing to be transparent with you about that. From my experience, that means they're doing something shady. They're doing something that if they knew, if you found out about it, you wouldn't be happy with them, i.e. using bots or their ghost streaming, or even the extreme worst case scenario is not going to do anything at all, which I've seen that before. I've seen people get placed into 100,000 follower playlists just for a month later to have like 50 streams out of it.
So, yeah, let's definitely cover bots in a second, but I'm wondering, so you're saying basically the first red flag is if they're just like, this is the price, don't even care about the music.
Yes.
Maybe I would assume don't even care about what genre, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing trap music and then you look at the playlist and it's all like Joey Badass stuff, if they're just like, yeah, you can get on this, that's a red flag as well?
Yeah, because like I said, you want to know that the playlister is doing something to weed out people that don't have quality music. Because the one thing that every artist looks for, or I feel like at least should be looking for when you reach out to these tastemakers, is you're looking for quality validation. You're looking for not necessarily someone to say they like your music or they don't like it, because that's subjective, right? Like, I may love something, you may hate it. A million other people could love it too. But you're looking for quality validation. Is your song good enough quality to be on my playlist? Like you said, doesn't mesh with what else is on my playlist? Because like you said, I wouldn't put Ariana Grande on the playlist with Migos. Well, maybe not Migos. I wouldn't put Ariana Grande on the playlist with like NBA Youngboy on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, somebody might like it, but they're more than likely not. And the curators that are really doing it, that are really like in this for like the tastemaker position, or that are really like growing their playlist to be something like viable, they understand that. Like, they get that. They know that I brought this attention, but it's like a radio station. I brought this group of people who are looking for something specific. Do you make sense to this group of people to where if I place you on my playlist, 10,000 of them won't unfollow the playlist because, you know, your song doesn't make sense? So, there are like certain ways you can get around that. Like, one thing I do is like, I use like email trackers. So I use this one specifically called like Banana Tag. And so it lets me know somebody clicks the link, where like, I'm telling you, man, I've literally gotten emails back from curators. They're like, yo, man, this song is amazing. I love this joint, man. Like, let me know when you're trying to work. And I can see I didn't click the link. I'm like, you didn't even click the link. Did you look it up? Like, did you go into Spotify and search the song? How do you know it's nice? You didn't, and I'll immediately just be like, nah, I'm okay. That's cool.
All right, so there you have it, what to look out for when getting into the Spotify playlist world, which is really important because that's where you can make some real hard cash with your streams and all that. Shout out to @KohreyDaSavior, that's him on Instagram, for all of his info. And stay tuned for more parts of these interviews. We're gonna be doing it DJ Vlad style, dropping out depending on what subject we wanna cover, but it's all gonna be dope. Now, of course, we're dropping daily videos. We got the biographies. I see y'all really enjoy those. So be sure to stay tuned, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Peace.